doesn't end with football alone. We have players that played for the Nigerian national team. They are graduates. Olafija now is a master's degree in chemical engineering. We have them like that. So what we are trying to do is getting the right age at the right time. The goalkeeper of Manchester United was at the Under-17 World Cup in Korea. Where's Ajibode? Where's Dele Ajibode today? David Gea shouldn't be more than 24, 25. Look at where it is right now. Ajibode is still in Nigeria. We have a lot of them like that, whereby because of they want to play for the national team, they want to, Nigeria wants to win the World Cup, getting the result that now, we're not looking at the result now. The German national team lost 2002 World Cup in Korea. 12 years after, they won the World Cup. But before they won the World Cup, they played the last World Cup, the worst World Cup they hosted in Germany in 2006. They got to the semi-finals. The next World Cup, they also got to the semi-finals also.
Patrick, obviously you know your history, Nigerian football.
Yeah.
You know the sad part of Nigerian football.
Yeah, I do.
Now, I understand you guys have an affiliation with the English FA.
Yeah.
And you've worked with certain clubs in the past,
yeah.
The likes of Tottenham, the likes of Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where do you hope to get a true 16-year-old, a true 15-year-old, a true 17-year-old here in the Nigerian system? You want to go to football academies. Excuse me, there are people who have been in football academies for over 10 years.
Okay, I will give an example.
They are still 16.
I'll give an example. There's an academy presently we're partnering with, called Bay Football Academy. We were there over the weekend, and I'm telling you, take it from me, the set of players we met there are the right set of players we want to work with. And like I said, if you're telling me you're 17, 18, and you're telling me you're still in secondary school, then there must be a question mark.
No, but they were 18-year-olds when I was in secondary school.
I said there must be a question mark.
Why?
You will not.
Some people didn't start education early.
That was why I said a question mark. Probably probably you've repeated it in one or two class. So when we're saying 17, 18, they might not be more than 2, 3 players. But you can't tell me you are 21 years and I see you. I can identify a 21-year-old player. Of course. 17 years old without being told. I might not get to the right age of 21, but I will tell you the age bracket.
All right then. Yes. Coming to you now. Yes. What are the parameters for getting players into this initiative? I can play football. Yes. I just come up to you. Is that how it works?
Right. This is how it is. Because
there are lots of logistics involved.
Yes.
We're talking about passports here, you name it.
The logistics,
travel expenses.
We'll take care of that. So,
are you doing it solely by yourself?
Yes.
For now, aided by the government.
We have no government. If government want to come, the government needs to see what we are doing. So if they want to step in, right? So the benefit of the youth.
So you are sponsoring it.
I did the sponsorship. You understand? They ask for anything. Any player that is good and you're in the right age, get your boots and come to the national stadium. You understand? On the 9th, and we have a tournament on the 10th and on the 11th. We're going to set the final 16. You know, a lot of people are coming and they're taking money from players, right? We don't want to do that. We want to have families, you understand, to be free. We want to work with families. So this player will go to their families and say, you know what, this is the right age for this boy. What do you want the future of this boy? We want to take, you understand, this player. Okay, I will take them. Now, the thing is that we have people who have principles in this country, in Nigeria. Like number one, like Kabra Academy with Dudu Orumi. I saw a 14-year-old. I look at the player, if you see him, you think he's 10-year-old. Okay? And I said, no, I'm not going to take it. He's 14. He's good. As at this time, this is the time to develop this player. Well, sometimes, you know, Nigerian coaches, probably managers of academy, they ignore this because they think the player is not ripe or is not matured enough. Do you understand? And they forget the development aspect of that. Nigeria need facilities. And one of the things I'm looking to do, because we have the tournament, is that any club that signed this 15, 16, 17, they should put a clause in place to help facilitate the club back here in Nigeria and give them facilities so that the younger ones of 10, 11, 12 coming, they can develop in that, you understand, environment.
I say you're not a coach.
I'm a coach.
You're a coach.
I'm a coach.
You're a professional coach.
Yeah. I'm a
licensed coach.
I'm a licensed, FA licensed coach.
FA licensed coach?
Yes.
Okay.
In UK.
So you're telling me that you can actually handpick who is good and who is bad?
That's it. So even sometimes I demonstrate my skill with them. So I just tell you, see the crowd, I have to show what I am looking for. Sometimes I play with them so they will know that I'm a player. So I don't just say, oh, I'm here to pick a player. No, I actually demonstrate. I show our play. You know, what you are doing, you need to be good at it. I go to schools in UK, in Milton Keynes. I coach from, year 1, year 2s to year 5s. We're catching them young, bringing them into clubs, okay? So that is what we do. We want to bring the concept here.
And hopefully to work here in Nigeria.
Hopefully it's working in Nigeria. It's going to be challenging, but I want Nigerians to believe that we can get to that place.
Fine, before I let you go, what's in it for you? Why are you doing this?
Because of the passion and the love. Because I went through it. I don't want young Nigerians to go through it because they're wasting their talent. And if a 19-year-old, right, is taking the place of a 16-year-old, that means you've ruined the opportunity of that 16-year-old. And I went through it. And I don't want Nigerians, young, talented Nigerians to go through it. So I have to do my path. And with those like Patrick, Dudu Orume, and people have principles to study, to work with us, right? So Nigeria will get the right age, will compete in the right place. The world will know Nigeria have got the 14-year-olds, that 14-year-olds, that are talented and gifted. I want to build on that. So the passion and the love for the game and for Nigeria as well is why I'm doing this. I'm not asking anything from anybody, but just the support that we can get the right age. If the government see what we're doing, then they can
key into it.
Exactly.
Ese, Patrick, thank you very much for joining me this morning.
Thanks so much.
Well said. You just heard the guys. Obviously, they're trying to make a difference from what we've seen, from what we've heard over the past. All things being equal, they will get it right. We'll have to take a short break now. Wale and Dikpo will be joining me shortly, where we'll go straight to international football. You stay tuned.